team was 8-4 last year. They were 5-2 in the Southland. They are a 1AA team, and Dave will share something with you about the significance of this game a little bit later on. Here's the kickoff, and this has got a chance to go into the end zone. And right there, his hands are now taking the knee. Sammy Davis will bring the ball out to the 20. All right, here we go in our first offensive play of the year. They'll open up with a offset eye in the backfield. The trailing back, the tailback will be the freshman Keith Joseph. They've got a slot to the left. Now they set up in a straight eye. Ferris with the snap, and he hands off to Joseph. Hits the line, and just around the ankles. A guy brings him down at about the 22-yard line. Ags come out with a two tight end formation. And wideouts on both sides. Throw out in the flat. Bethel at the 25-yard line. Drags a man with him. He just picked up a first down across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And they come out with two tight ends, do the Ags. And a single setback, Keith Joseph. Long count by Ferris. Now he hands off to Joseph. Cut it back to his left. He's going to get some yardage on this one. At the 40, 45. Tries to juke a man at the 50. Spins away from him. Goes to the 47-yard line. First down and 10 at the 40. Close to the 47. Hash mark to the left. Single setback, slot right. And again a long count. Play action. Now he hands off. It's going to go to Weber. Weber will get maybe a half yard. And he was that Oshler Fleming? Oshler Fleming on the carry. Got a half yards. There goes Jamar Taylor out to the left side. And here on the near side again, in the ball game, Terrence Murphy. He's a freshman. He's a split in here on the right side, the open side. Play action, rolling to right, throwing. Ball going to be caught on the sideline, and it's Murphy. And he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Dwayne Goins over on the left side. Here on the right side, that will be Johnson. And the pitch goes to Joseph, looking for the left corner, hit and driven to the sideline at the 25-yard line. In that offensive line, I don't see any changes. The tight end on the left side is Delatorre, offset in the backfield. And here is Ferris, straight roll to the right, throwing the football off the hands of Bethel Johnson. Terrence Thomas is in the lineup, another freshman. He's wide out here on the right side. From a shotgun, here's Ferris. He's hit. He has fumbled the ball, and I think did the Aggies get it back? They did not. It's been picked up by McNeese at about the 50-yard line, and they're going to run it in. Everything is in order. They just got themselves a touchdown, and a flag has been dropped. I think they're going to get him for excessive celebration. The extra point attempt will be spotted down at the 25-yard line after the penalty. This is Abear. Snap, spotted down, kicks up. Looks like it has the distance. It's no good. It's off to the right side. We'll keep the score 6-0 with 11:36 to go. Here in the first quarter, McNeese on a fumble recovery and a return for the touchdown. I think it's going to go about 55 yards. McNeese ready to kick off for the second time tonight. They have just scored on a fumble recovery. Return for a touchdown by Brad Archie, making it 6-0. And apparently Ryan Garrison is the man who blindsided Ferris, who had dropped back in the pocket. Here's the kick. And Davis about 2 yards deep is going to bring it out to the 10, to the 20. He's out to the 30-yard line.
But it's 6-0 McNeese State.
Murphy over to the right side, shotgun. Backs either side of Ferris, throws out in the flats and caught behind the line of scrimmage for a 6-yard loss. The Ags send three wides here on the right side, including Jamar Taylor, the transfer from Notre Dame. Porter's there, Goins is there. Single setback to the left of Ferris. Has the snap, drops back, sets up, throws, caught out at the 30-yard line, and dropped immediately. That'll be Jamar Taylor. Here's third down and 10 for A&M. Shotgun Ferris running back to his right. As it drops back to his 22. Pumps once, now forced out of the pocket. Throws, caught by Taylor. Not enough for a first down. He gets it out to the 39. Personal foul against Texas A&M. And so bring Cody Skates out on the field. 52 kicks, a 40.2-yard average, as long as 65 last year. That came against Baylor. He had one block. And the most punts he had in the game last year was against Notre Dame in the opener when he had 8. Here is the snap. It's a good one. And the punt's a nice high spiral. Dropping all the way back to the 21-yard line. And wrapped up inside the 20 at the 19-yard line will be Aaron Pierce, their punt return man. He returned 7 last year for a 4.6 average, a 55-yard kick. So now Slade Nagel and his offense. He put a man in motion, And they have handed off to Jermaine Martin on an end around. Spins away from the first man, and he got that one all the way out to the 28-yard line. Slade Nagel last year hit 56.8% of his passes for 2,222 yards. They hand off to the fullback, Luke Lawton. They wanted a first down. They got it. He goes to the 31-yard line, a 2-yard pickup. First down and 10 for McNeese. Hash right. Line of scrimmage is the 31. The center out over the ball is Chuck Gordon. Turns around, asks for the snap count. Drop back, throw over the middle. Ball will be caught and then knocked down immediately after a gain of about 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up. 8:12 to go in the first. The Aggies trail 6-0. A wide left, a wide right, offset in the backfield. Play action. Nagel throwing under some pressure. Throws high and flag down as it goes incomplete across the 50. Here is Randy Crystal.
Ineligible receiver on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty and remains second down.
It's going to be second down and 11. The ball moved back inside or across their 30. High on the snap out of a shotgun. A delay out of the backfield as they hand off to Aaron Pierce, a 5'7" junior out of New Orleans. He's caught after a small gain of maybe 2 yards. Third down and 9. 6-0 the score. 7.5 to go in the first. McNeese leads. Shotgun running back to his left. 2 on the left side of the formation. Drops back across the 25, throws, and a flag goes down, and Harold Robertson almost had an interception. Offensive pass interference will be called against McNeese.
Pass interference on the offense. The
Declined by A&M.
Fourth down.
And this should be Sean Weston. He's slated to be our punt return man this year. He's back there waiting on the David Latta punt. He averaged 40 a kick on 56 kicks last season. A little low. Jay Brooks was coming up the middle. Kicks a little bit to the right. And now here's Weston. Got by one man, 25. He's back to the 30-yard line. It's first down and 10 for A&M at their own 30. They've just thrown behind the line of scrimmage on a forward pass, however, off the fingertips, incomplete. Offset in the backfield as the Aggies come back to the line on second down and 10. The first play was an incomplete pass. Put a man in motion. Sliding across the line of scrimmage was Joel Weber. A delay out of the backfield, caught and dropped inside the 25. At the 24 was Oshler Fleming. Shotgun with Fleming to the left of Ferris. 3 wides on the right, 1 to the left. No tight end in this formation. Here's a third down snap. Drops back to his 16. Has time. Looking. Now he is being pressured. Chased from the backside. Coming back this way. Sidearms one into the sideline. Out about the 40-yard line. Trying to get it to Jamar Taylor. Taylor had no chance. And standing back now at about the 30-yard line once more will be Aaron Pierce. Pierce had no return his last time. There was some pressure coming, and Skates just did get the kick away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 38-yard line. McNeese into the field, and they will set up shop. First down and 10 at their own 38. That punt went 38 yards, so a 55 and a 38 for Skates.
He's going to get his average up over 40 yards for the season, I guarantee you. He's a fine punter, and we hope he does a great job at place kicking since he's all we have right now.
2 wideouts with a single setback play action. Nagel throwing, and it's going to be caught at midfield. That's going to be Martin. Slipped the first tackle, and he's out of bounds. Steps out at the Aggie 44.5-yard line. That was an Aggie timeout, apparently. First down and 10, McNeese. Hash mark to the right, operating at A&M's 45. They lead 6-0. 5:56 to go in the first. Throw a quick pass, and intercepted and dropped immediately by Texas A&M. Apparently, Mark Ferris is limping on the sideline, and Vance Smith is warming up directly in front of us. Here's a draw out of the backfield. Goes to Pierce, cuts it right side, 40. And at the 35-yard line, and out of the 33, will go Aaron Pierce. That's a first down for McNeese. Out of a deep eye, a straight ahead handoff, and that carry goes to Marcus Trahan. He hits the line of scrimmage as they try to establish something up the middle. Didn't work. The Aggies stopped it. Jay Brooks was the man in the middle. Ball's at the Aggie 33-yard line. 2 wides right, 2 to the left. Shotgun for Nagel. Running back to his right. Drops back to the 41. Throws the ball. Caught by B.J. Sams. Got away from one man. Won't get away from the rest. Not enough for a first down as he goes to the 28-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 6. So it'll be third down and 4 coming up. Slot to the right, slot to the left. Short side of the formation is on this side of the field to the left of Nagel, their quarterback. Here's third down and 4. Under pressure. Throw the ball. They have been intercepted, and I think it's incomplete. Caught it off the turf. And that should be Terrence Keel. It is. He caught it off the turf. Charlie Hebert was 12 of 23 on field goals last year. His longest was 40. And this is a 45-yard effort. The angle back to the right David Latta, the punter, is the holder. Puts it down, kicks on the way. It looks like it has enough. And that one's good. And just like that, McNeese leads by a score of 9-0. It's 9-0 McNeese. Just kicked off, and Sammy Davis has taken it a yard deep, brings it out to the 15, runs right into one of his own men. The ball's been fumbled, but A&M got it back. Davis ran into one of the Aggies.
And they took a 45-yard field goal by Charlie Hebert to lead this game 9-0 at the 4:14 mark of the first quarter.
Ferris has remained in the ball game, and he hands off to Weber, and Weber hits the line, and he's going to be dropped for a yard loss. He got to the 16. There's Ferris bringing him up to the line. Seth McKinney out over the ball, offset in the backfields. Keith Joseph is the tailback. Weber is the fullback, and they put him in motion. Run the option, going back to the left. The deep pitch to Joseph. He's looking for the corner. They run him out of bounds. Joseph leaves the lineup, comes to the sideline. Here comes Porter checking in. He'll get the play. Now we broke the huddle, and we have a legal substitution. We had too many men on the field.
Infraction on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty.
And Ferris moves under center. Slot right, tight end on the left. That's the short side. It's a delay out of the backfield. Goes to Fleming, out to the 20. Lowers his head, goes to the 25-yard line. He's shy of a first down by 2. Skates will take the snap back at his 10-yard line. Deep snapper is Chance Pierce. 118 snaps last year with 2 miscues. Punt is off to the left side. Pierce running up, made it on the run at the 40-yard line and goes out of bounds at the 50. Here they are at the line of scrimmage. First down and 10 at the Aggie 47. Under center, Nagel. Handoff will go to the lone setback. I think that's going to be Trahan again, and he gets back to the 45-yard line. About 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8. Again, a lone setback. 2 wides on the left, 1 on the right. And they got a flanker on the short side. Straight drop throws. And we're going to get pass interference against Texas A&M. Minute 51 to go in the first. McNeese leads A&M 9-0. Under center, play action. Nagel drops back to the 50, going far sideline, turns his man around. Ball is caught and then dropped, and we got a flag down at the 8-yard line.
It looks like it'll be interference once again against the Aggies.
There's Randy Crystal. No, it's going to be against McNeese. They break the huddle by sending 2 wides to this side of the formation. One of them's Broadhead, the other Sams. They got Martin at the top. Broadhead went in motion. Turned and came back to this side. It's a delay out of the backfield, and they got the line of 43. Second down, and the scoreboard says they need about 24 at their own 44-yard line. They throw the ball, and it's knocked down by Texas A&M. Batted ball by Evan Peroni. Martin got up and walked off the field. A little assistance from the trainers. Here is third down and 24. And they have handed off, and it's going to go to Trahan on a delay out of the backfield. He gets about 4 yards. He's across the 45, and he takes it out to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, one of the awards that was given before the game was to Bashir Ramsey as a distinguished alumnus. Bashir, one of the great track names that'll go on in Texas A&M history. This has got to have been a thrill for you to field.
Most definitely. I got to meet a lot of the other alumni that already graduated. A little banquet before, and of course it felt good to be able to sit here in front of thousands of all the fans out here in front of Texas A&M to be able to be distinguished for my award, and I appreciate it all.
Here's the punt, and Weston ran up and was going to make a catch, but did the smart thing as the ball hit at the 5 and then killed at the 2. A&M in total offense right now 70 yards, 16 seconds to go in the first period. The Ags trail McNeese 9-0. The running backs line up in the end zone. And the handoff goes out to Weber. Weber spins at the line of scrimmage across the 5 out to about the 11-yard line. Got 9 on the carry. That's Joe Weber.
All right, here's how the first quarter stats look. McNeese State has 4 first downs. The Aggies have 3. Rushing yards for the Aggies, 43 for McNeese State, 34. Passing yards, 36 for A&M, 25 for McNeese State. Let's get this play. We'll finish these up.
Out of an I formation, they hand off to Weber, and Weber will be close for a first down. That was run from the 11. The Ags need the 12. 14:54. The second quarter is just underway, and A&M has trailed from the very beginning. It's 9-0. Here's Ferris. He'll sneak for it, and I think he got it. Way out to the right side goes Goins. Here on the left side is Bethel Johnson, and the tight end on this side is Hightower, number 90. And a single setback, and that man gets it, and it's Oshler Fleming, and he goes to the 14-yard line. The young man who was dismissed from the A&M football team transferred to McNeese. LeBrandon Shepard was in on that last tackle. Now calls himself Lee Shepard at McNeese. Deep pitch coming back to this side of the field at the 15-yard line, out close to the 20, not a first down. Out to the right side is Taylor, also Porter, and you got Goins wide out on the left, running back to the left of Mark Ferris on 3rd down and 3 at the Aggie 20. Ball is snapped. They were looking screen, I think, right side. Ferris is under some pressure. He's going to throw the ball into the sideline. Offensive pass interference. That's the 3rd one in the game tonight. 2 against McNeese and now 1 against A&M. Skates will take the snap, standing right on the 6 at that hash mark. A little low. Containment at the line. Good kick. It's coming to this sideline and apparently will go out of bounds somewhere between the 40 and the 50. Dave was talking in the pregame tonight about 2 of the most productive corners in the country. Texas A&M Sean Weston and Sammy Davis. 25 pass breakups last year and 5 interceptions. 1st down and 10, McNeese at their own 37. And it's a delay out of the backfield to Lawton, the fullback, across the 50. He goes to the 48-yard line. That's a pickup of about 15 yards. 1st down and 10 for the lead, 9-0. 12:27 to go here in the second period at Kyle Field. 1st and 10 at the Aggie 48. Under center, and it's play action. Throw it back this way, throw it incomplete into the sideline. Again, they were trying to go to Luke Lawton. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped, 12:16 on the incomplete. Single setback, slot right, and they put a slot man in motion. The end around again of Jermaine Martin. Turns the corner, 50-45, spins at the 40, and down he goes at the Aggie 39-yard line. And McNeese is operating in Aggie territory again at the 39-yard line. Hash left, I formation, slot right, split into the left side. And Lawton, the fullback, spins off the first people and then bounces back, and they catch him behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll get forward progress to the 41-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 41. Waiting on the snap.
Looks like they might just let it run out.
Yeah, they got something wrong here.
They're going to let it run out.
They didn't want to use a timeout. I don't think they have enough men on the field. Let's see if they've got, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they only have 10 people on the field. That's what it was, and here comes the guy. They didn't want to use a timeout to send him out there. Line of scrimmage is now the 46 after the delay of game penalty against McNeese. Here's the snap, a good one, about chest high. Angled it for the left sideline. Let's see if the end zone, and did it? It did. And you had 3 McNeese players kind of standing there looking at that thing. That punt was good for 46 yards. 11:36 in the first return. And under center, dropping back, throwing the ball to the sideline and caught at the 23-yard line. I think that's Bethel Johnson, or is it Dwayne Goins? Goins caught it for about a 3-yard pickup. Out of a shotgun, running backs both sides of Ferris, the 23-yard line. They go with an inside handoff. Now it's an end around. Goins dropped the ball as he's handed off by Keith Joseph. So 3rd down and 14. Joseph to the right of Ferris, Weber to the left, Porter and Taylor on this side. I think that's Goins on the other side. Under some pressure, throwing the ball, intercepted by McNeese, and at the 10, at the 5, and a touchdown. Joe Judge just intercepted it and was the ball partially deflected. And here comes the extra point attempt. It's on its way, and he made it. Hebert puts it on the board. It's now 16-0. We have 9:27 to go until halftime, and the Aggies trailing McNeese of 16-0. Couple of turnovers result in instant points for McNeese. They've got a field goal with the 2 turnovers. Here's the kickoff. Short. And it's Johnson at the 10, 20, 30, out to about the 35-yard line. Something good happens for the Aggies on the kickoff return by Bethel Johnson from the 10 out to the 35, about a 25-yard return, and a flag down, probably offsides on the kickoff, and I believe it's going to go against McNeese.
Offside on the kicking team. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Got to do it again.
Re-kick.
Yep. Here's the kick back from the 10 to the 20 to the 25. That's Sammy Davis coming back to this side of the field at the 30. Reverses his field. Now he goes down at the 32. So all said and done, moves 3 yards. Went from the 35 back to the 32 on the kickoff after the 5-yard offsides against McNeese on the first kickoff. Here is Mark Ferris running back to his left, slot right, short sides to the left side. Takes the snap. 7-yard line. Out into the flats it goes to Joe. Tried to slip a tackle, and Joe Judge just took him out of bounds. Joe Weber is the fullback. Ags have 2 tights. Ferris has the snap, and here goes Whitaker. He's at the 30. He's hit head up at the 30-yard line. They're driving him back. He got a yard. Ferris has a running back to his left. He has 2 wides on the open side and 2 here on the short side. Running back is to the short side of the formation. Drops back, throws it over the middle, caught by Goen, splits between 2 men, spins and tries to stretch out for the first down. He didn't get it. Come out in what's going to look like a straight T formation, like the old T. And they jumped offside.
Boy, did they. Wow.
About 3 of them. Offsides. Yeah.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. The gain sufficient for a first down.
First down and 10 at their own 46. Equidistance between the hash marks. Single set back, 2 tights and 2 wideouts. Both lined up in the backfield. Straight drop, pumps. Now he's going sideline. Coming here to Bethel Johnson. Way out of bounds. Here's second down. Dwayne Goins went the wrong way. Now they're setting him up on the right side as a slot man. And they're sending Porter in that direction. He'll stop for a moment. Then he continues. Draw to the backfield. It went to Whitaker, and he got to the line of scrimmage, and they wrapped him up. Got 2 wideouts, 2 men lined up in the backfields. And
what happened there?
A whole bunch of activity here as the ball was snapped. 1, 2, 3 flags are down. McNeese came charging across the line of scrimmage. At 7 o'clock.
Snap on the offense.
Oh, man.
It's 5-yard penalty
Against the Aggies. An illegal snap against A&M. Just ran a man off the field as the Aggies come back to the line of scrimmage, now facing 3rd down and 14 after the 5-yard penalty. Ball's been moved back to the Aggie 42. Favors hash left. Nobody in the backfield. Throw it out here in the flats. Caught and then dropped off the shoulder pads of the freshman Terrence Murphy. Well, it is 16-0. You have 5:59 remaining until halftime, and unless there's some really strange things happen, the Ags definitely are not going to have a halftime lead. This is a good punt. Line of scrimmage was the 42. It's going to hit at the 2-yard line and then bounce right into the end zone. On 3rd down conversions, they're 0 of 4. We are now 1 out of 9 on 3rd downs. It's a draw out of the backfield, goes to Pierce. He hits the 20, goes to the 21-yard line. And the Ags now, I think they put an extra defensive back in the lineup. And here is Brooklyn, and here is a pass thrown incomplete at the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 8, 22-yard line. With 3 wides on the left. There's the snap. Drops back to the 12. Looking to his left. High and way into the sideline. Here's Latta. Takes the snap back at the 7. Ags were coming. And it's not that good a kick. It's going to get a McNeese roll, however, as it hits at the Cowboy 45, rolls across the 50, and they'll kill the ball. Will the Cowboys at the 45-yard line, Aggie side of the 50. That one went only 33 yards. Here are the Aggies now back on offense. Keith Joseph is a running back. They'll come out and show a shotgun formation. Joe Weber is the other running back. He's on the left side of Mark Ferris. Hash mark to the right side. Drops back, sets up, throws. It's caught. Johnson tries to juke a man. He's going to catch it for 9 yards. Jamar Taylor comes here on the left side of the formation. I think that's one of the, I think that's Bethel Johnson. I think he's over on the right. I think that's a 9, not a 5 out of a shotgun. Here is Ferris dropping back.
Movement.
And the officials are going to stop the play.
14 yards.
On the offense, it'll be a 5-yard penalty and remain.
Just got penalized.
2nd down.
Shotgun again for A&M. 2nd down and 6. 3:53 to go until halftime. A&M trails 16-0. Ferris winds up. He's throwing deep. Looking down for Bethel Johnson. He caught it. Took it away from the defender, and the spot will be at the 13-yard line. Murphy stays in the lineup and goes to the right side. Taylor here on the left side. Shotgun, running backs both sides of Ferris. Tight end left. Inside. No, it's fake. Throw it back to Weber at the tip. Hit. Drop the ball. It's on the turf. Somebody, let's see who got it. A&M. Ferris says A&M got it. Under 3 to go in the first half. 2:52 on the clock. 16-0. McNeese leading Texas A&M. The Aggies with the ball at the Cowboy 12. Hash right. Murphy wide to the right side. Taylor on the left side. You got two tight ends. Delatorre and a Hightower. Single setback. Joseph under center. Ferris has the snap. Short drop. Lofting it. Going end zone. And there should be defensive pass interference. There is. The ball was intended for Jamar Taylor. And he was run over there as the defender was simply playing Taylor and not the ball.
Pass interference on the defense. The ball will be placed on the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
And that straight T formation with two tight ends. Hightower is the tight end on the left side. Delatorre on the right side. Break the T. Put Joseph in motion. The handoff goes to Weber. Hits the 1. Dropped at the 1-yard line. Again, that straight T. Joseph breaks it, going in motion to the right side. A handoff goes to Weber. He's got a man on him, but he gets in for a touchdown, the first of the year for A&M. Let's see if that gets us going in the right direction. He had 3 touchdowns last year. He gets his first here at the 1:52 mark of the second quarter. That makes it a 16-6 ball game. And Weber was the man that got it into touchdown territory as Skates gets ready to try his first extra point. Bodovich spots it down. The kick's on and it's good. That makes it 16-7 with 1:52 until halftime. McNeese over A&M. Saluting Texas A&M on its 125th anniversary. This is Texas Aggie football. Texas A&M's made it a 16-7 game. McNeese with 1:52 to go until halftime. The Aggies are ready to kick it off. Their deep men are at the 5. I think that's Jermaine Martin at the 5-yard line. 10 out to the 20 and spilled at the 24-yard line. Inside linebackers are Amon Simon and Gamble. The handoff goes to Pierce in the backfield. Scampering around. Line of scrimmage 24. Started inside to his right, then took it out to the left, and he went nowhere. There's second down in that, let's say 9 on the board. Looks about the same 10. High on the snap. Inside handoff Pierce. And they bottom him up as he gets maybe 2 to the 26-yard line. Timeout A&M. Here's third down and 8 with 1:02 until halftime. From a shotgun. Drop back to the dying Doug. They will make the reception. It goes to Broadhead. His dad Doug, a track star at A&M. Now first down, goes to the 31. The Aggies will call their final timeout. 54 seconds to go. Sean Weston has been the return man throughout the night, and I think that's him back there right now. Ridge is the 31. Weston standing at the Aggie 26. That was a low snap. The Ags were coming, and they say that there was no interference. Here is Weston fumbling the ball. Get out of bounds, and he does. He picked it up about the 37, right off the grass around his shoe tops. Skates has been doing well, by the way, on his field goals in practice. Out of a shotgun. Here's Ferris with the snap. Drops back to the 36. Throws sideline. Out of bounds immediately on the reception. Made by Goins at the McNeese 49-yard line. Here goes Murphy, who has a great reception in this ball game. Way out to the right side, and the slot in that direction is Porter. Got a slot on the short side, running back to the left out of a shotgun. They're bringing everybody, and Oshler Fleming picked up the blitz man. Here is Ferris. Out of the pocket, he is tackled. Now 32 seconds. He is brought back at the 48-yard line. Get up. 28 seconds, 27 seconds. It's going to be a third down play coming up. He got 23 seconds, 20 seconds. He went under center. He drops back. Again, he's going to throw a side armor. He goes to Murphy, and Murphy will be dropped. Ferris sets up in the shotgun. Trips on here on the left side. 2 in the slot. Wide out right, running back to the right of Ferris. He'll take the snap at midfield. Has it. Drops back. Steps up. Under some pressure. Now he's looking. He's going to the sideline and out of bounds with 1 second remaining. The ball was caught. It was Goins at the 26. It'll be spotted at the 34. It's a 44-yard effort by Skates. Angle back to the right. Bodovich the holder. There's the snap. It's down. The kick is on its way. Has a chance. Is it? It's good. How about Cody Skates, his first effort? Time is run out. That's halftime. And the Aggies get a field goal to cut the lead down to 6 at halftime. They scored at 1:52, and they score at the 1 second mark here in the second period. On a Skates field goal, making it a 16-10 halftime lead for McNeese. All right, and Skates will have what wind there is at his back, and it's picked up a little bit as the evening has moved along. It's out of the south, and it will be at his back here in the third quarter. We trail 16-10 to McNeese. Their return men are standing back at about the 2. And this one's a sidewinder that will go into the end zone. He kicked it into the end zone with that wind at his back, and they've not turned the ball over tonight. The Ags just jumped. That was Ty Warren anticipating the snap.
Offside on the defense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and remain first down.
Man in motion. They run from an I. Play action. Drops back to his 17. Throws back to the left. It is caught, and he's going to turn it into a first down. Initial contact was made at the 35 by A&M. And Sammy Davis made a hit over there. And then the tackle is finally made by Brian Gamble out at the 44. First down and 10 for McNeese now at their 44. Just got a first down on their first play. They fake the end around. They go to Pierce on the pitch, going back the opposite way. He hits midfield. An open field tackle there by Texas A&M, and that tackle is by Jonte Buell. They ran 1st and 5 and got a first down. They ran 1st and 10 and picked up 7. Straight drop. Throw it over the middle. Wide open will be the tight end, Jeff Hamilton. And he takes it across the 40 down to the Aggie 38. Nobody close to him. First down and 10, 13:45 to go in the third. Play action under pressure, throwing far sidelines. Got a man turned the wrong way. Did he catch that ball? He did. It's Martin at the 12. They started at their 20 and they moved it to the 12. 1st and 10. I formation. 2 men to the right. Hand off to Lawton up the middle. Carries 2 Aggies with him to the 5. Here's 2nd down and 3 at the Aggie 5. 12:45 to go in the third. I formation. Here's Nagel, the handoff. The fullback, Lawton, caught behind the line this time. Dropped back inside the 5 at about the 6.5. Brian Gamble and Ty Warren combined on that tackle. It's a 3rd down now and 4. Ball back at about the 7. Play action, throwing into the end zone. It's the tight end again, all by himself. Just made the catch, Jeff Hamilton. They're going to get a timeout called here by McNeese before the extra point. It's 22-10. McNeese leads A&M with 12:04 to go in the third. They're going for 2 on the extra point. 3 wides on the right. It's a shotgun running back to his left. It's the inside pitch to Luke Lawton on the shovel pass, and he carries it in for 2. Everything worked to start the second half for McNeese. That makes it 24-10. They've got a 2-touchdown lead on the Aggies with 12:04 to go in the third quarter. They have scored 24 points, and they lead 24-10.
Well, at the opening kickoff, they took it at the 20. Then there was a 5-yard penalty. So there was a 75-yard drive in 7 plays. 26 yards comes on a great catch by Jermaine Martin down to the 12-yard line. The touchdown comes on a 6-yard pass to Jeff Hamilton. And then a 2-point conversion gives the McNeese State Cowboys the lead 24-10.
Davis on the kickoff return from his 4 out to the 20. Jumps at about the 20. Broke free. Goes to the 23-yard line. And one of them, Seth McKinney's out of the game. And Jeff Hantgardner, the 287-pound freshman redshirt 6'5", takes over at that key position, working with Mark Ferris, and he had trouble handling the first snap. Mark's going to throw the ball incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Aggies. Ferris sets the play up in a shotgun. Running backs on both sides of the Aggie quarterback. Split out here a little bit on the left side. They fake the blitz, then they drop back. Ferris goes to the 15, throws sideline, threw it way over the head of the intended receiver, Terrence Murphy, at about the point needed for the first down. That one just sailed on it. A&M now 2 out of 10 on 3rd down conversions. This is their 11th 3rd down tonight, 3rd down conversion attempt. 44% last year. 2 out of 10 tonight. Here's the snap, drops back to the 15. Pressure, throwing to this sideline. Caught Porter! Crossed the 40 at the 41, took a shot. Man that hit him was Keith Smith. Slide right, it is a 1st and 10, 11:40 to go on the third. The Aggies trail 24-10. I formation behind Ferris. Quick drop, throws. Taylor broke a tackle, 50, 40, 35, got a block, tries to run over a man. He's going to be tackled inside the 25 of the 23. That's Jamar Taylor. Here are the Aggies trailing 24-10, 11-24 to go in the third. The ball's at the McNeese 23, hash right, maybe an audible. 2 wides on the right side, 2 on the left. Throw it out in the flats, going to be caught inside the 20, now across the 20 to about the 17-yard line. Well, the 2 T's are out there now, Terrence Thomas and Terrence Murphy. 2 freshman receivers out of a shotgun. The inside handoff goes to Keith Joseph, and he almost broke one, but he lost his balance, and he was trying to regain it at the 14, and he goes down at the 14-yard line. That straight T formation, and again you break it with the right halfback going in motion. The handoff went to Joseph, stringing it out right side, cuts it back to his left, first down, caught and dropped at the 10. With Thomas in the slot to the right, the wide out is Jamar Taylor. Porter's in the slot to the left. And Murphy is the wide out on the left side. Running back to the right of Ferris out of the shotgun. The inside handoff. No, it was the keeper. Was that Ferris? Ferris, touchdown, flag down on the field. Flag down. Let's see what they are going to call. Is it against A&M? Is it against McNeese? Offsides. McNeese, touchdown, Texas A&M.
I got to tell you, he fooled me.
Oh, man, I thought he handed it off.
I thought he handed it off. And he took it into the end zone. Naked boot after the fake handoff. Great play, great fake by Mark Ferris. Touchdown Aggies.
I think Ferris, his teammates, and the coaching staff are the only people who knew that he had the football. I believe 72,000 fans were watching that inside handoff. Here's Skates with the extra point. 9:27 to go in the third. The extra point is up, and it's good, and the Aggies have made it a 24-17 McNeese lead. 9:27 to go in the third period.
Great execution on this drive, Dave. It was 77 yards in 8 plays. They got a 3rd and 10 completion of 17 yards to Porter to keep the drive alive. They followed that up with a 3rd completion to Jamar Taylor, and then the naked boot by Mark Ferris from 10 yards out. Down makes it 24-17. We've got 9:27 left in the third quarter.
Here's Skates and his kickoff, and get a little wind at his back. This one's going to be taken at the goal line. He'll have a return back out to the 10, smothered at about the 13. Flag down.
Illegal block in the back on the receiving team during the return. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Wrecking crew being encouraged by the 72,000 plus, about 6,000 of them. McNeese play action. Nagel throwing out of his own end zone. Ball is caught across the 15 at about the 17.5-yard line, and it's that guy again. Jermaine Martin got about a half yard more than he needed for the first down. Move the sticks. That would quiet most crowds, but not the 12th man. They're back up, and it's a draw out of the backfield. And Gamble meets Trahan head up at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun for Slade Nagel. Ags are coming from the outside. It's a running play, a draw out of the backfield to Trahan. Slipped a man, slipped another. They've caught him, and they've wrapped him up at the 23. A gain of about 4. It's going to be third down. Going to call it about 5. They need to the McNeese 28 do the Cowboys, and it's about 4.5 yards. Robertson is checked in, along with another teammate throwing the ball. It's incomplete across the middle. That was Jermaine Martin. He didn't hang on. It went right through his hands. Big break for the Aggies. That guy normally is going to catch that ball. 7:33 to go in the third. The Aggies trail 24-17. Sean Weston is standing at the A&M 35. Timeout will be called by McNeese. Punt return team checking in for A&M. And that's DeJuan Gentry back for the Aggies as the punt return man standing at A&M's 41-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 24 on 4th down and 4. Maybe the Aggies feeling something's going to happen here. They got the block on. They are coming up the middle. There's kind of containment. Not a very good kick. It's coming off to this side and will hit at about the A&M 40 and now roll down near the Aggie 30.5-yard line and will be killed there. Check down here at that center position to see if Seth McKinney has returned. Nope, and Gardner's still out there. Under center. 7:21 on the clock at their own 31. Ferris takes it, rolls to his right. Got a good block. He just threw that in the turf and behind the intended receiver. Comes here to this side along with Goins, Porter, and Bethel Johnson. sets up in a shotgun. Ferris has a running back, Keith Joseph, to his left. Has the snap. Inside handoff. Goes to Keith Joseph. Hog-tied and wrestled to the ground. As he hits the 31, he goes to the 32. Here's the 3rd down and 9. Clock 6:42 and running. Aggies trade 17, third quarter action. Has the snap. Drops back to his 25. Is lofting one sideline. Porter leaped. Was too high. He almost had it off his fingertips. Incomplete. Skates has gone 55, 38, 35, 43, and 55. Good snap. Line of scrimmage was the 32.5. The kick is coming to this side of the field and will take a McNeese bounce and will be killed by the deep snapper, Chance Pearson. It'll be killed at the 26. Here's the first down play from their own 28. Broadhead goes in motion right to left, and he looked like he jumped off sides, and the handoff comes out of the backfield, goes to the 30. Broadhead was actually moving forward.
Right, that should be a motion penalty.
Might have gotten stopped. No flags and a pickup of about 2 yards out to the 30. Got Gerard Penwright, Sammy Davis, Terrence Keel. Ramon Simon is an inside linebacker along with Gamble. Here's the play. Play action, drops back, throws, incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, fullback Andrew Robin. Here's the 3rd down play. It's going to be run from a shotgun. Waiting on the snap. Little high. Drops back to his 21. Under some pressure. Throws. Intercepted. Sammy Davis has got a chance. Let's see if he can beat a man. Going to be caught by Broadhead from the backside as he carries him out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Sammy Davis, the INT. Hash right, I formation. Ferris lofting, going end zone. And leaping and bringing it down. Is it a touchdown or not? It was! He brought it down. That's the freshman. It's Terrence Murphy. Got behind his man, leaped up in the air, held on, came down in the end zone, and then fell out of the side of the end zone.
What an incredible catch. Great concept. Able to come down with the ball, but not only come down with the ball, but keep his feet in bounds. He was right on the end line, and he was able to get the foot down, then hold on. That's the reason they didn't call the timeout quickly, because he wanted to make sure he held on to the ball. Great catch for the touchdown by Terrence Murphy.
Well, they said that Murphy and Thomas had turned heads many times, numerous times during the August workouts.
Dave, that's his 4th catch of the night for 79 yards.
How about that? Here's the extra point by Skates. Nails it. Game is 24 all. 5:27 to go in the 3rd. Interception by Sam. Play, a pass down to Terrence Murphy. Aggies score. Slade Nagel threw 18 interceptions last year. Thrown one here tonight. Here's the kickoff. Like Jermaine Martin will have a chance from the 1 to the 10. He's out to the 15, coming sideline at the 20, and they'll run him into the sideline. They go out of bounds in a pile at the 28-yard line. Nice return. Yeah, so a flag back between the 40 and 35, so offsides against Texas A&M, and they'll re-kick that one. Give you a chance to recap that last drive, which was a dandy in one play. We'll take those all night.
Well, they declined the penalty.
Adam Black stays in the lineup here on this left side at that cornerback spot. And it's going to be a handoff, goes in the backfield. How about Rocky Bernard behind inside the 25 at the 24. He just knocked Aaron Pierce to the ground. And Rocky Bernard just got swampy with McNeese. Big Marcus Jasmine stays in that defensive front along with Bernard. It's 2nd down and 14. They lost 4. Ball back at the 24. Inside handoff goes to Pierce. He gets it across the 25, and they rolled about the 27, 28-yard line. And here they go on 3rd down and 10. Ags have 4 down linemen. Snap from center out of the shotgun. Had trouble trying to handle it, and this one's going to sail into the end zone. It was uncatchable. There was a collision between receiver and defender. The receiver broadhead, and the defender incomplete. Here's David Latta. He's kicked the ball well. His last kick was good for 45. That one rolled back to him. There's a flag down.
They moved, Dave.
Did they?
There was movement in the offensive 5-yard penalty.
Now it's 4th down and 15. 3:51 showing on the clock. Game tied at 24. And DeJuan Gentry will move up to the Aggie 45-yard line. Line of scrimmage now is the 22. Here's the snap. Containment at the line. Wobbly kick coming this way. And there's going to be a halo rule here called as he caught the ball at about the 34-yard line and then somehow kind of turns and twists, and he gets it out across the 40 to the 43.
Normally a 5-yard penalty. The gain was more than that. Penalties declined. First down.
All right, so the Aggies will take the return by DeJuan Gentry. And Ferris is under center, slot right. Has the ball. He's rolling to his right. Has a man chasing him. He's still rolling, still looking. Now he throws, and he's going to throw it into the sideline. Did somebody bump him out of bounds? Offset eye in the backfield again. We'll call that a light eye, as it's offset toward the wide out of the slot side. Here's a delay out of the backfield. Goes to Joseph, midfield. 45, runs over a man, and he's inside the 40 to about the 40. Nothing at the 36-yard line. Taylor and Goins go to the right side. Got Porter in a slot here on the left side. And the man to his left, I think it's Bethel, and here's the catch made over the middle by Porter, and Porter at the 30 with a man on his leg stretches out that big old 6'5" frame and will end up at about the 27, close for the first down. I formation with a slot right, tight end left, short sides to the left, and the handoff will go to Weber. Kind of tiptoes as he hits the line of scrimmage, and I think he got the first down. It'll be close, but he's got a first down just across the 26 near the 25-yard line. Shotgun again. And he got slots on both sides of the formation. Somebody may have been offsides. I think the Aggies may have flinched. Here's first down now and 15. 2 minutes to go in the third. The Aggies and McNeese tied at 24. Shotgun Ferris running back to his left. Had slots on both sides of the ball. Time to throw. Lofts one. He's going to Porter. Porter, and he had it and dropped it. Ferris will move under center. They'll come out and they will show it's a heavy eye. Here's Ferris on a draw, goes to Joseph, not Oshler Fleming. And Oshler, who's done a good job in the August workouts, got about 4 or 5, got the penalty back, and he's going to be near the 25-yard line. Out of a shotgun, facing third down and 11 at the 26 of McNeese. Wide out left, 2 on the right side. Has the snap, pick up a blitz, throw it over in the air and knocked down, incomplete. All right, so a 43-yard effort. It favors the hash mark to the left side. Little bit of an angle back to his right. Has one earlier tonight. Bodovich will hold. I don't know, it's been, was that blocked? It was not. Where did it go? It was no good. And now back on offense will go the McNeese State Cowboys. Slade Nagel throwing the ball now has gone to the air a total of 20 times, 9 completions and 1 interception, and he's thrown it for 104 yards. And they have changed quarterbacks, and they'll have a handoff, and they'll pick up about 3 as they try the left side to Marcus Trahan, and I think they brought Michael Allen in. That is Allen, number 16, has come into the ball game for McNeese. Their head coach, Tommy Tate. Waits on the snap. Play action, drops back, throwing deep, going sideline. They have a defender there, and it's been intercepted. Texas A&M at about the 32-yard line. Sammy Davis again, and he goes out of bounds as soon as he intercepted the ball. So here we go with the running backs in an I formation. Weber, the lead man, and Whitaker is behind him. And it's not an I, but it's offset here to the left side. 2 wideouts, deep pitch. Whitaker coming back this way, stringing it out. And now caught from the backside and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Well, here are your third quarter stats brought to you by Dodge. Visit your friendly Dodge dealer today, Dave.
First downs, A&M with 16, McNeese State with 10. Rush yards, 70 for the Aggies, 82 for McNeese State. 214 yards passing for Mark Ferris, 19 out of 33 and 1 interception. Of course, that one for a touchdown. 104 yards passing, total offense, 284 for the Aggies, 186 for McNeese State.
Second down and 10. We're going to throw a halfback pass. Oshler Fleming throwing the ball, and it is in and out of the hands of Jamar Taylor at the 40. McNeese territory. 1, 2, 3 flags on the turf. Pass interference against McNeese. First down and 10. The ball's been moved out to the Aggie 47 on the defensive pass interference call. At the 47, the inside handoff, and that was not a good handoff. The execution on that one, Ferris and Whitaker had a tough time, and McNeese had plenty of time to be right there on top of it, and they drop him back at the 45-yard line. That's a 2-yard loss. It's second down and 12. Shotgun running backs left and right of Ferris. Seth McKinney back out over the ball as the center. Backs leave the backfield. Now they'll throw over the middle, wide open. And was that Joe Weber? And it was Weber, and he's going to be close for a first down, but he's about 2 yards shy. They get it across the 50. They go to the McNeese 46-yard line. Ferris waits on the snap, and they're bringing the house, but the Aggies picked it up. Now Ferris sidesteps one man. He's going to throw a little shovel pass at the 40 out of the backfield. Is that Keith Joseph again? It is. He's across the 35 to the 33. First down. At the 33, hash right under center. Here's a deep pitch coming back to this side of the field. And is that Fleming? Fleming back in the ball game, hit behind the line, but somehow able to fall forward. Got a yard out of that to the 32, second down and 9 coming up. And now time is called. Here's second down and 9 at the McNeese 33. For a shotgun, Ferris looks things over. As slots on both sides of the ball. Has the snap, looking to his right, throws. It's Porter on the sideline, and out of bounds they go. He got a first down. He's out at the 22-yard line. Ferris again, a shotgun. Running back to his right is Joseph. Double slot formation. McKinney snaps it. Throws again to the sideline. It's Porter once more trying to twist away from a man. There's not going to be a late hit. It is. And he was wrapped up on the sideline by Joe Judds, and then a late hit by Jaworski White. Well, here we go. The ball's been moved inside the 10 to the 8. First and goal at the 8. Handoff is Whitaker. No, it's a keeper. Ferris again after a fake to Whitaker, and he steps into the end zone untouched. Touchdown. It's Mark Ferris.
Dave, this is great. It was a double fake. He faked the handoff. Then he faked like he was going to go outside, then cut it back underneath. Faked out the only man that was responsible for the boot, and took it right on in untouched. Nice move by Mark Ferris. It gives the Ags their first lead of the night at the 12:21 mark of the fourth quarter.
Take the lead now for the first time tonight. You heard him exactly right, fans. Here's Bodovich to hold. And Skates to kick. Chance Pierce snapped it, and the kick's on its way, and it's good. A&M now leads by a touchdown, 31-24. We were down here tonight, 24-10. And if
16-0 too.
Well, 16-0, but down by 24-10, but 12:04 in the third, and have come back here to score 21 unanswered points.
And the touchdown comes on a 9-yard boot by Mark Ferris. Aggies lead at 31-24.
It's going to be a little bit short. And from the 6, they'll get a return out to the 15. That's B.J. Sams out to the 25 to the 26, 27-yard line. He was determined on that one.
Slade Nagel back in at quarterback.
Heard a moment ago that Tom said that was just a coaching decision to put Michael Allen in. I formation behind Nagel. Straight drop. Time throwing out in the flats. Got him isolated on a man. Will he get away? He did not. There goes broad ahead to the right side. Jermaine Martin here on the left side. An I formation. Play action. Nagel under pressure. Throws high. Trying to hit the tight end Hamilton. It's third down and 10. 11:2 remaining. The clock stopped on the incomplete. Shotgun for Nagel. Has a high snap. Drops back. All the way back to his 15. Now skips one into the turf. Were they trying to set up a screen?
Yes, they were, Dave.
There are more Aggies in the screen than there were McNeese Cowboys. David Latta's back on. 46-33. Had one of 32-45, and his last was 44. He'll take the snap back at his 14-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 28. And I think that is DeJuan Gentry back again. Some outside pressure. The kick's away. It's going to hit at the Aggie 40, and the Ags are going to clear away, and Trahan will kill it at the 27-yard line. Ags have the ball. They have it first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line after the punt was killed. But a nice effort by David Latta. Here's Ferris under center, and he will hand off to Joseph. It's the initial remaining of the game. 31-24 A&M. And it's a delay out of the backfield. And it's Keith Joseph across the 30. It goes to about the 32, 33-yard line. Picked up about 6. Will be shy of a first down by 5. Have to get it to the Aggie 37 for a first down. Third down and 4 showing on the scoreboard. The line of scrimmage is the 32.5. Ags need the 37. Shotgun for Ferris. Has the good snap. Drops back to his 25, pumps, throws into the sideline, the McNeese bench. We visited with Tim Millis earlier this summer up in Dallas, the head of the officials, and they work hard. Work real hard. Here's the snap. Skates' punt is away. It's going off to the right side. They're clearing everybody out. It hits at the 30-yard line and went out of bounds immediately. It hit at the 33-yard line. That's where they're going to mark that one out. All right, 31-24. The Aggies lead McNeese. McNeese has the ball, first down and 10 at their own 33. 9:38 to go in the game. Handoff right side. It's off to the races. Midfield 50. Out of bounds they go. Out back at the 46-yard line. Shotgun for Nagel. First down and 10. Ags lead 31-24. Little shovel pass off here in the flats, and the Aggies have read it, and they're going to drag him down back behind the line. That was Pierce again, and it was Jay Brooks. Big play Brooks on that play. Second down and 12. Shotgun. Started to put a man in motion. Now they do on a pirouette. From the shotgun, snap it. Flag is down. Throw the ball. Caught by B.J. Sams across the 40 to the 37-yard line with a flag, and I think they've got illegal procedure. Something happened as the ball was snapped and a flag flies.
I think they had two people in motion, Dave. Illegal shift.
It's second down and 17. McNeese. They've got to get the ball to the Aggie 35. Shotgun for Slade Nagel. Takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, and it's caught at the 40, and now across the 35 to the 30-yard line. They got 22 yards on that one. Under center, Nagel. They go in motion with Trahan. Rolls to his right, throwing the ball, going end zone, and it is intercepted at the goal line, but I think the Aggies have pushed off. The officials have gathered. They are talking defensive pass interference against Texas A&M. They got Martin here on the left side. I formation. And the handoff goes to the fullback, Luke Lawton, and he is dropped behind the line. They're going to give him forward progress to the 16. Second down and 11 at the Aggie 16. Hash right, I formation. Nagel under center. Drop the snap from center, falls on it back at the 20. Third down and 15. They're at the line of scrimmage. They put a man in motion. Slot to the left. They're going to flood it on the left side. It's play action. They're going to throw back to the other side of the field. It's been caught behind the line, dancing around, trying to get in for a touch. Where did he go out of bounds? He was fighting across the 10, and I thought he was going to slip there for a moment.
It looks like they're going to mark it back about the 11-yard line.
At the 11. Clock stops at 6:22 remaining in the game. Hebert has a 45-yarder. This one will be spotted at the 18. Aggies may have jumped off sides, or were they drawn off sides?
We'll see.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty and remains fourth down.
So fourth down now and 11 at the 16. Hebert stays out there. Ball will be spotted at the 23. It's a 33-yard effort. Had the snap, didn't handle it, been smothered. It is recovered, I believe, by A&M back around the 25, 26-yard line, maybe the 23. It may have been that the holder had the ball. Looked like one of the Aggies came up with it.
Timeout, A&M.
That's interesting. Here we go with Ferris at the line of scrimmage on first down and 10 from the 24. They're into the field. Under center, and it's a delay out of the backfield. Big hole, that's Fleming. He's going to go to midfield. Caught from the backside as he crosses the 45. Goes to the McNeese 41-yard line. 35 on the carry by Oshler Fleming. At the 41, a hash mark to the left side. I formation as Ferris moves under center. Two tights. One of them is Jamie Hightower wearing 90 again. Deep pitch goes to Fleming looking for the left side. They're going to throw him out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. It's a shotgun. McKinney out over the ball. Tied in. De La Garza on the right side. Fake the inside handoff. Going to try and throw a little screen, and he overthrew his man at the 40. Trying to get that one to Joe Weber. Here we go. Third down and 10. The 31. McNeese 31 is the magic mark on this play for Texas A&M. Ferris in a shotgun. Two slots. Out in the flats he goes. Fleming at the 40. Out of bounds as he dives toward the 35-yard line, but stepped out back at the 37-yard line.
They're going to take a delay of game here,
Byron
I believe.
Jones is checked out there. It's on this punt team.
2-1-0 down on the play clock. They'll take a delay of game penalty.
Back it up and try to get Skates to kick this one out of bounds inside the 20.
We got to turn the sheet over here. Aaron Pierce, 10 carries, 44 yards, Dave.
Just kick the football, and here is Byron Jones waiting for it, and he'll make a fair catch at the 5-yard line. That's the Aggies player, Byron Jones.
That's perfect. Nice kick.
37-yard punt for effect.
Cody Skates, a towering shot, and it came down at the 5-yard line where the Aggies were waiting for it, and it'll put McNeese State at their own 7.
First down and 10 for McNeese. 5:18 to go in the game. It's 31-24. Single setback, Nagel under center. The Aggies might be coming. They're going to hand off. It goes in the backfields. Lone setback out to about the 8, and that's probably going to be Pierce again. Trahan is the tailback. Luke Lawton is the fullback. There's a quick snap. There's a quick throw. Intercepted. Christian Rodriguez at the 8. Touchdown. At the 8-yard line, Christian Rodriguez reached up. 3rd interception of the night. The Aggies now, for the first time since the '99 season, will score a defensive touchdown.
Christian Rodriguez with a great read here. Nagel trying to hit Martin on the quick slant. Rodriguez at that left outside linebacker read this perfectly, got in the throwing lane, caught it in his hands, 8-yard line, just waltzed into the end zone. The can finally breathe a sigh of relief. They've got a 13-point lead with the extra point to come with about less than 5 minutes left in this ball game.
So we get one of those defensive touchdowns, 2 of them by McNeese tonight. We get one of them back. Here's the extra point by Cody Skates, and he's good again on that one. So it just made it a 38-24 Aggie lead, and we've got 4:42 remaining in the game. Aggies 373 yards in total offense, 234 for McNeese. B.J. Sams at the goal line on the kickoff. His return, he will get out across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. It's first down and 10. McNeese at their 22. The Aggies lead 38-24. Nice hole out over the middle. And that one off for the first time tonight. Vic King, a reserve tailback, carries out close to a first down. Second down and a yard. Luke Lawton, the fullback, got the handoff, and I don't know if he got it or not. The Aggies converged on him in a hurry.
Down to 3:42 on the clock.
Slade Nagel thrown 3 interceptions tonight. Here is a throw over the middle. He had to get rid of that in a hurry. He was looking for his tight end, Jason Taylor, over the middle. He had some folks bearing down on him, and he just let rip. And hoping that Taylor would turn around, but he never did. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Clock stops. 3:37 to go in the game. He was sacked 3 times. Well, all of their quarterbacks. They had 3 sacks against their quarterbacks last year. Here's a deep pitch going back to Vic. Caught for a moment. Slips it. He's coming back to the wide side of the field. Cuts it back and across the 35. Most of the yardage was made behind the line of scrimmage, going first to the east, then coming back to the west, and then finally out to about the 37-yard line. After all said and done, maybe 6, so call it 3rd down and 4. Here's the 3rd down and 4. High snap, flags.
I think they moved, Dave. I think it's going to be a false start again. They flinched.
2 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the game. The Aggies lead 38-24. It's 3rd down and 10, and inside a handoff on the ground. They'll go to Vic again. Vic looking for a hole, cuts it back to his left, goes across the 35 to the 37, and he's dropped down there. Next Thursday night, Wyoming will be the opponent, and they won their ball game today, 20-14 over Furman. Furman had the early lead. They're going to punt the ball away on the kick.
Good kick.
Dewan Gentry is going to watch this one die at the 25-yard line. There must have been a little collision back here in the back. As I don't know if they had or not, but there's a flag down back at the 27-yard line. It's roughing the kicker, Jay Brooks. A 38-yard kick. And Jay Brooks will be caught for roughing the kicker. Going to spot it right
running
there.
Into the kick. This is a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
All right. 4th down and inches. No punt. They'll go for it. And it's going to be a other side of the field, and they got the first down. They went to Pierce on a pitch back to the right side.
I got to tell you, Dave, this McNeese State team is going to win a lot of football games. No wonder they're picked to win their conference. They've got a lot of ability.
They went 8-4 last year. They lost that first one, and I think they reeled off like 5 wins in a row. Here's a 1st and 10 on play action. Nagel kind of double clutched right there, and then he tried to throw out a hand here to Ostale, Darren Ostale. Here is a 2nd down and 10, 1:20 remaining. Vick, a running back, moves to the right of Michael Allen. Has a high snap. Going to look to Vick on a screen. Got by the first man, diving for him, trying to get him. Harold Robertson, he missed it, and then I think Gamble closed, and they brought him down just across the 45-yard line. Here's the 3rd down and 7. Low snap. Allen being chased after the low snap. Drugged down and tackled back at the 35-yard line.
We went into halftime with the momentum instead of them having the momentum. I mean, that catch by Dwayne Goins, I mean, you look at that catch, and that's what did it. 1 second left, he gets out of bounds, stops the clock, and we had the chance to kick the field goal. I think that was a turning point in the game for us. It gave us momentum at halftime and, cut the lead down, and I think it really helped us.
Not panicking, staying poised and going out and playing and making the plays that we needed to make and eliminate the big, we gave him a touchdown on the fumble recovery and a touchdown on the interception and settled down. And it wasn't any time to panic. We were in a pretty desperate situation, but had come back right before the half to get it back with 6 points.
gentlemen, the 47